Hi everybody, my name is Michael Bash, and for those of you who don't know, I am your sizawise life and motivational coach. As part of your sizawise package, you're going to get access to a series of videos and recordings, all aimed at helping you develop the most important asset in your life, and that is yourself. And to get that journey started, I'm going to start off where I do with all of my clients, getting them to understand one of the most fundamental concepts, that when you grasp this, it is the building block for all of your future success. And quite simply, that is an understanding of self. Everything you need to do to change your life for the better begins with an understanding of self. Self is the root word that empowers the actions and influences that create success. Take self-awareness, for example, the ability to look into yourself and acknowledge the effect that the world around you is having on you and how you are reacting to those. Self-esteem is how you build your inner resources and confidence to tackle the challenges you face. Self-management is how you control the impulses and reactions that can get you into so much trouble. Even in business, being a self-starter means facing and overcoming the fear and procrastination that holds you back from building your business or achieving your goals. The beginning of all things that will improve you is self. The famed psychologist Abraham Maslow created the hierarchy of needs model to explain how human motivation and dynamics works. And as you can see, that the highest order need is self-actualization, which is realizing personal potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth and peak experiences. Or as Maslow says, a desire to become everything one is capable of becoming. And this speaks to the end goal of any coaching relationship or process, which is to enable the client's self-actualization goals to become real, tangible, and achievable. But that all starts with the understanding of self. However, we tend to see self as a negative perspective. Words like selfish, self-centered, and self-sacrificing bring up negative images of self-serving people who take more than they give, or downtrodden and bitter, when in actuality, it is the use of the word self that defines its outcome. Consider being in an airplane. If an oxygen mask were to fall from the ceiling, you need to place it onto yourself first, and then assist the people who are next to you, your children or your partner. Now, you could say that this is selfish behavior because you are taking care of your needs first, when in reality, if you don't, you may pass out before being able to help them, and that would put everyone at risk. So we could look at selfish as being something like taking some time out to recoup and re-energize yourself so that you may be of better service to others. The same could be said of self-sacrifice. You could say this is the unfair giving of what you have for the benefit of another. Or you could look at it as being the altruistic giving of precious resources such as time and knowledge for the betterment of others. And what about being self-centered? Well, isn't that one of the main keys to developing your life? Becoming self-centered? In other words, aligning your decisions and choices and actions with the values that drive and motivate you as a person. Not compromising on your beliefs, your morals, or your ethics. And ultimately, being aware of how your actions and words influence the people in the world around you. Is that not being self-centered? Now, one of the hardest parts of self-awareness and self-motivation development is the realization and acceptance that you are worthy. You are worthy of a good life. You are worthy of great relationships. You are worthy of success. You are born to be amazing, to be incredible, to be happy. Knowing and accepting that is the hardest part of growth. So many people believe that their lives cannot be changed, that they deserve the pain that they live in, that they should be humble to all and stay in their lane. Don't stretch out. Don't be brilliant. So when I say to you, you are amazing, brilliant, beautiful, talented, loved and appreciated, most of you will become self-conscious, denying those words as if they are not real, not true. Nice to say, great to hear, but not true. Whereas truth is in itself a matter of perspective. You choose your truth. And instead of choosing to be self-conscious and losing confidence, Rather become self-aware and boost your self-esteem. Challenge your self-actualization goals by developing a greater sense of self. The true, powerful, adaptive self. Because everything you need to do and achieve begins with self. So now you can go out there and be good to yourself, because you are the difference between success and failure, between growing or stagnating. And as the old saying goes, in order to achieve, you must first believe. And the most important thing to believe in is yourself. Believe that you can change, that you can achieve, that you can succeed. Especially when things get tough. Just believing that you can make it through makes the difference, and life will get tough. It is supposed to, because we grow through the tough times, not the easy ones. Triumph through adversity is why we as humans have evolved the way we have, and why we have risen to the apex of life on earth today. Because we can believe in self, the ability to overcome all obstacles, to achieve great things, to be happy and fulfilled and successful, comes out of that self-believing, self-achieving, self-motivating, and ultimately self-fulfilling focus on your self-actualization goals. Because you cannot do anything in this world without self. I hope this message finds all of you in awesome health, and that you guys have an incredible week and month ahead for you. Looking forward to meeting most of you in the foreseeable future. Have a wonderful one. Bye for now.